We're going to switch gears now and turn to the academic part of our morning and celebrate academic achievement that occurred during the 2015-2016 school year. Our now 4th, 5th, and 6th formers who were 3rd, 4th, and 5th formers. And for that, I will turn to Bobby Wynn, William O'Chrisky, and Kim Fox.
Good morning. Thanks, Kurt. Behind the crown, but I cried during the sound of music, so it's a pretty low bar. I appreciate it. Right now, I'm going to read the honor certificate. It's my privilege to read the name of the boys who received honors last spring. Please come forward to accept your certificate, and I'm going to read them in bunches, so please hold your applause to each group comes up. Thank you. So last year, honors averages, which is an average of a B+, or to an A-, in the 3rd form. David Seung-Suk Wong, Christian Chung, and Ryan Osenka. Come on up, boys. George Falstich, Noah Furman, Lu Yuan He, and Christopher Penn. Gage Jansen, Nathan Lashane, Thomas Newberry, and Tong Kong. James Tate, Ian Smith, and Zachary Sun. And finally, the 3rd form, Dawson Wynn and Hao Chung Young. It's really embarrassing I actually left out Lon Levy. Come on up, Lon, sorry. Last year's honors 4th form, Jacques Foucault, Christopher Chapin, Chong Young Choi, and Declan Holder. David DiMartino, Maxwell Wong, Paul Governale, and George Greer. Nicholas Hale, Laurent Chichon Wong, Nicholas Lashane, and Alistair Lee. Wyatt Loath, Henry Nordahl, and Dylan Potter. Dylan Riley, Charles Rote, Jacob Sampson, and Jacob Sampson, forgot the name there, and Jacob Sampson. Alejandro Sanchez, Henry Seitz, and Dom Silva. Finally, in the fourth form, Adit K. Botchway and Daniel Zarefsky. Last year's honors fifth form, Adam Brown Bryant, Sishi Tsai, Francesco Cavallari, and Jonah Capriano. Geronimo Quay, William DeVoe, and Charles Evans. William Ferrara, Maxwell Gilbert, Amos Gilbert, and Griffin Harrington. Tyler Hickman, Chase Merrill, Cameron Meyer, and Yuri O'Connor. Joshua Park, Miguel Porta, Reed Proctor, and Alexander Sacco. Luke Salvati, Ian Segala, Kenneth Somerville, Pat Taranspur. Walid Mati Vantanen, Tanator Vichitadamarong, and Hao Zhong. Now we're going to move on to the high honors, and that is of A- or higher in the third form, Eric Ash, Midview Park, and Logan Lepole. Duncan McKee, Jialing Ren, and Hao Chung Zhang. Last year's high honors in the fourth form: Nicholas Campoli, Eugene Chung, Yongjun Kim, and Haotian Liu. Quentin McLean, Xiaqian Wang, and Young Fan Shu. Nicholas Ost, William Batty, Zachary Chan. Nicholas Cohen, Julian Coleman, Peter Fosick, and Masashi Kawabata. And finally, in the fifth form, Cole, Leviston, and Shipu. My mistake, there's one more group. I'm really botching this up there, I apologize. Last group from high honors, fifth form: Theophilus Corey, John Shane, Nicholas Sieber, and Eric Shaw. One last one. Wei Chen Zhang. Mercifully, I'm going to move on to the book prizes. These are course prizes given out by each teacher for individual courses. Some awards are announced individually. If a student is receiving multiple awards, he'll be called up to receive all the awards at one time. So the course prizes for 2016. In art, in drawing and painting, Laurent Wong. In studio art, Ian Segal. Also in studio art, Sasha Sakura. In woodworking, Amos Gilbert. In computer science, there's one award for AP Computer Science, Ivan Hu. Moving into history, 2 awards for ancient history. First one goes to Noah Furman. The other award for ancient history goes to Juan Lee. Mathematics, in Algebra 1, Eric Ash. In Algebra 2, Trigonometry Honors, David DiMartino. In Algebra 2, Chris Chapin. In Honors Pre-Calculus, Alex Kim. In Data Analysis and Modeling, Declan Colbert. In the music department, for the classical ensemble, David Wren. In digital media, Adi K. Batra. In instrumental music, Bruce Wong. For the jazz ensemble, Maxwell Wong. For the jazz and rock ensemble, Tyler Somerville. For the rock ensemble, Nick Campoli. From the Philosophy and Religion Department, for the Introduction to the New Testament course, William Walker Baddy. For Faith in Action, Francesco Camilleri. Moving on to the Science Department. For Field Studies, Thomas Newberry. He's up here fishing around early to see if he won that award. In Honors Physics, Nick Comer. Moving on to world languages. In French 1, Lalou Lanfman. In French 2, Geronimo Quay. Also in French 2, Adam Brown Brown. In French 3, I'm time to have Griffin Harrington. French 4, Jacques Van Steuben. In Latin 1, Henry Sykes. In Latin 4, I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, Zachary Chandler. In Mandarin 1, Minju Park. In Mandarin 2, Daniel So. In Mandarin 4, Christian Chung. Okay, these following boys are going to receive multiple course awards, so I'll read the courses first and then call your name. In AP US History, in Mandarin 3, Peter Bosek. In Drawing and Painting, in Mandarin 2, Cole Levison. In AP Language and Composition, in Mandarin 5, Chase Merrill. For the Introduction to the Hebrew Bible, in Latin 2, Rudolph Shute. For Digital Photography, in Latin 3, Raymond Ray John. For AP French, Environmental Science and U.S. History, Nicholas Pass. For AP Language and Composition, AP U.S. History, honor stands for Julian Coleman. In AP Spanish, Introduction to Pre-Calculus and the Rock Ensemble, Nick Sieber. In Biology, Honors Third Form English, Honors Geometry, in Spanish 2, Duncan McKee. In Chemistry, Honors Fourth Form English, Drawing and Painting, Honors Spanish 3, and World History, Quentin McElhaney. In Algebra 2, Trigonometry, Honors Biology, Intaglio Printmaking, Sculpture, and Spanish 1, Jack John. And every year I try to get a smile from this kid, and hopefully this year it's my last opportunity. In AP Calculus BC, AP Computer Science, AP Physics, French 3, Honors U.S. History, and the Jazz Ensemble, Tony the Robot John. Now moving on to the overall, Academic Most Improved Award by form. In the third form, Joseph Boloff. In the fourth form, Quinn Town. And for the fifth form, Troy Ladd, but Troy had to leave it, so. give him the applause and the Finally, the faculty votes on the overall most improved by form. The overall most improved in the third form is Nikki Nathanson. Their overall most improved in the fourth form is Chad Sewell. The overall most improved in the fifth form is Tyler Somerville. Thank you for your patience with me. At this point, I'll turn it over to our Assistant Headmaster, Bobby Lynn.
Thank you, Ron. It is now my honor to present the College Book Prize Awards to the select group of 6 winners. I will read the name and description of each award, and then ask that each student come forward and receive the gift from Mr. Chairman. First award is the Brown University Book Award. The Brown University Book Award is given to the student in last year's 5th form who best combines a high degree of ability in English expression, both written and spoken, with outstanding personal qualities. These attributes give promise that the student will be duly qualified for discharging the office of life with usefulness and reputation. This year's recipient is Peter Fossett. The Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Award. The University of Rochester sponsors this award, given to recognize outstanding achievement in both humanities and/or social sciences. The recipient is selected on the basis of academic achievement, leadership, and community service during last year's 5th form year. This year's Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Award is given to Julian Coleman. The Harvard Prize. Awarded by the Harvard Club of Boston, the Harvard Prize is presented to the outstanding student in last year's 5th form who displays excellence in scholarship and high character, combined with achievement in other fields. The faculty would like to honor Wei Chen Zhong with the Harvard Prize. The RPI Medal. The Rensselaer Mathematics and Science Prize is awarded to the outstanding member of last year's 5th form for his work in the combined areas of mathematics and science. This year's RPI Medal goes to Shi Hu. The Trinity College Book Award. Awarded by the Trinity Club of Harvard, This prize is given to a member of last year's fifth form in recognition of his high scholastic standing and his service to the school. The Trinity College Book Award is presented this year to Zachary Chandler. The Wesleyan Book Prize. The Wesleyan University Prize is awarded to an outstanding student in last year's fifth form who has impressed the faculty with the high probability that he will dedicate himself to a lifetime of intellectual growth as well as a deep involvement in the furtherance of the well-being of his community. Ideals that are pillars of the Wesleyan University tradition. We are pleased to present the Wesleyan Book Prize this year to Reed Proctor. The Williams College Book Award. The Williams College Book Award is given to a sixth form student who has demonstrated the intellectual leadership and has made a significant contribution to the extracurricular life of the school. This year, the faculty has voted to honor Nicholas Cohen of the Williams College Book Award. We will now turn to the First Scholar Awards. These awards are given to the top scholars from last year's third, fourth, and fifth forms. First scholar of last year's third form, Duncan McKee. The first scholar from last year's fourth form, Zaichen Wang. And finally, the first year scholar from last year's fifth form is Wei Chen Zheng. Turn it back over to Mr. Chairman. Thank you.